Do you want to get rich quick? What? Me too. So I searched on Google how money fast quick online, and what I found isn't dropshipping. Instead, I found many videos and posts about SMMAs. What are SMMAs? Social media marketing agencies. They are basically companies where you outsource social media marketing stuff to people in underdeveloped nations for a cheap price. So basically exploitation. It's not exploitation because I also do that. SMMAs are basically drop servicing, where you find a client and get them to pay a certain amount for a certain task, and then you find someone who is doing that task for a cheaper price than the client paid, and then you pocket the profit by outsourcing the task to that guy. So basically you don't need any skill or investment to start an SMMA. In an SMMA, the services you provide are related to social media marketing. For example, Facebook ads, SEO optimization, and promoting and growing an Instagram. Let me give you an example of how to set up an SMMA. So basically what you want to do is contact a medium-sized business owner. Suppose a gym, a restaurant, some sort of shop. You need to contact these people and then tell them that you will help them grow or sell products through social media. You can reach out to these people by cold calling, emails, or Instagram DMs. And what you tell them after you call them is that you'll run Facebook ads for them and promote their business online, which will lead to higher sales or higher earnings for them. Usually these people are earning a good amount and spending a good amount on their business. So if you charge them like $10,000 or $15,000 a year, it's not going to make much difference if they're already spending like $30,000-$40,000 in investments into their business, and this could also lead to growth of their business. So you have to look at the size of the business and ask a certain price. Yeah, so now if they agree to let you run Facebook ads, you don't know what to do because you're damn stupid and you have no skills and you don't know how to run Facebook ads. You probably think that Facebook is for boomers or something. Yeah, so you're not going to do anything. You're just going to find some guy in South Africa on Fiverr, Upwork or somewhere and tell them to run Facebook ads for that guy. How this person will run Facebook ads for the business is he will connect his account to the business owner's account and use the money in the business owner's account. His task will just to be to set up the ad, add the age range, add the locations and all. It's pretty easy to do yourself, but it can be intimidating in the starting. If a client agrees to pay $10,000 a year, your profit can be around $6,000 to $8,000 if the person you're hiring only charges $2,000 a year or something, because people charge very little for this in some countries, and this isn't exploitation because the dollar is really strong. In some countries, even $500 a month is a lot of money. So basically you earn $8,000 a month for doing nothing. If you get a large amount of clients or even bigger clients, you can earn tons and tons of money doing this. After hearing this example, I realized I have something really close to a social media marketing agency. Basically, I edit videos for many people and YouTubers, and the workload was starting to get a lot for me. So I hired 2 more editors to help me edit those videos. So basically the client pays me more and then I pay them less. Hope those guys aren't seeing this video. Due to my experience in this area, I realized an SMMA should just not work. You must be wondering why doesn't it work? This guy said it works. This guy said you can make stacks. This guy said to join his course. But let me get back to the example. In the example, I stated how you employ someone to work for the client instead of doing it yourself and keep the profit. Usually in a business, an employee doesn't directly reach out to your clients because your business has a name or some sort of trust in the sphere. But in an SMMA, there's no stopping your employee from reaching the client. In fact, it makes it easier because your employee has to access the client's Facebook. So your employee has direct contact with the client and there's no stopping him from reaching the client himself and keeping the profit to himself. I'm not sure how so many people are making so much money doing this when their employees can directly reach the client, or maybe just the employees are stupid. A way to prevent this is to know how to do Facebook ads yourself, but at that point it's not a SMMA, you're just a freelancer running Facebook ads for someone, and the person you running Facebook ads is probably an SMMA. The second problem is Facebook ads sometimes don't show direct results or results clearly visible. Suppose if someone is running a gym, you don't know how many people came to the gym through your Facebook ad and who came normally. So your client might not be satisfied with your ad campaigns and might just want to stop it in between. And at this point, you've already played the employee, so it might be a problem. So what you want to do is always take the money before starting the Facebook ads. I would recommend taking money for the whole job, because if the client doesn't see a direct impact on his business, then he might cancel in between and might not pay you if you don't take the money in the beginning. And this poses another problem. People don't like to pay a large amount of money upfront. This is another problem of an SMMA, that you need to take the money upfront, and that leads to less clients because people are afraid to pay just a random person who emailed them, called them or DM'd them a large amount of money upfront. The only way to combat this is like start small for like a month or something, but this leads to another problem. If they're not satisfied with that, you only have 1 month's worth of profit. So basically combining everything, saying first you need to find a client. You can do this by cold calling, emailing, or Instagram DMing random people's medium sized businesses, because small sized businesses won't be able to pay you much. You can watch this guy's video for more information. He's apparently made 22 million through an SMMA. And then after you find a client, you get them to pay before you start the ad campaign. This is very important, as I mentioned earlier. If you don't get them to pay before, then you'll pay your employee, and if they're not satisfied, you'll end up losing lots of money. So I recommend always getting paid first. If it goes well to this point, you've got a client for a year and you've made some easy stacks. Before I end this video, I'm not saying an SMMA isn't possible. I just mentioned the things that I find problematic because I also own a similar business to this. It is difficult for my employees to directly reach out to the clients because I've built up trust with the clients, and I don't give full projects to my employees. I edit a certain part and I get them to help on a certain part. So what I'm saying is not don't try to make an SMMA. I'm saying just try to be careful. For me, dropshipping is a much better business. It sounds much better. I know it's very competitive and be hard to get in, but it's one of the best businesses for a newcomer, and if you find a proper product, you can earn stacks. Dropshipping is also better because the client knows what they're paying for, and the product doesn't depend on anyone's capabilities or anyone delivering anything. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you like the video, please subscribe, drop a like. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next video.